Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a chit chat, get ready with me type of video. I'm just going to do my makeup and answer some questions that you guys had on my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I will put the link to it in the description box. So you should definitely go follow me. And yeah, I'm just going to jump into it. Okay, so I feel like the first thing that I have to do is put my hair back, which I dyed my hair for the first time ever in my life. Probably, it was like a week and a half ago. Still getting used to it. I think I like it, but it's definitely weird not seeing myself with like really dark hair. So I'm just gonna put a headband in to keep my hair out of my face. Really cute. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is use my primer, which I use Makeup Forever Step 1, and this cancels out any redness because I kind of get some red spots on my face, so that's what I'm using. I've been using this for a while and I really like it, so I'm just gonna apply that everywhere. I already did my moisturizer and my eye cream because I definitely get dry, so I definitely need to do that before my primer, but I did that when I woke up this morning. So the first question is about work. So somebody asked what I did for work. Someone else asked like what my typical day was like as a graphic designer. So I'll answer that. I'm a graphic designer and I work kind of like a 9-to-5 job. I work for a company that builds retail displays. So we do a bunch of different stuff, work with really cool companies like Target and Apple. So I work in the creative department and I work with 3D designers, so they'll design like a cool retail store and then I'll make all the graphics for those 3D renders that they give to clients. So I get to work with a lot of different brands, which is super fun, and it's like literally never the same day, like I never really work on the same thing like all week long. It's very like jump and it's very fast paced and I kind of like it. Typical day would be basically I get in around 9. We'll sometimes have meetings right away in the morning and then kind of just do our own thing until I think 2 o'clock. We'll have more meetings or we'll have like team meetings. We'll have like certain little like critiques throughout the day. So if we're working on a project, we'll all kind of like meet around a wall and hang up our art and kind of discuss that. And then, yeah, it's just very different day to day, but I do really like it and it's pretty fun. The foundation I'm going to use is Born This Way by Too Faced. I've been using this for probably like 2 years. And in the summertime, I was mixing it with my CC cream by It Cosmetics, but now I'm starting to just use this because, I don't know, I've just kind of stopped using the It Cosmetics one. So I'm just gonna use that and put that all over with a beauty blender. Okay, so yeah, that is what I do for work. I don't know if that made any sense, but you know, I actually thought about doing like a video where I like did like a day in the life of a graphic designer and like bring you throughout my entire day. I obviously couldn't show you like everything I'm working on just because it's like confidential, but I think it'd be kind of interesting. So maybe I'll do that. In case any of you guys are really interested in what I do Monday through Friday. How many snaps does it take to get the perfect photo? I feel like all yours are a smiley face. It definitely takes quite a few. My husband runs out of his patience easily when I want photos. I would say probably like 20 on average. I'll have like 20 in my like camera roll and I'll like choose one. There's obviously better days where I'll like get a good photo within like 5 or something, but then there's those days where I swear to God, there's like 100 photos on my camera roll. So yeah, I would say like on average, I probably take like 20 and then I can kind of pick one from that. I definitely want to post more on Instagram. I go through phases where I'll post like every other day and then I'll post like once a week. Like I just need to get more, maybe not care so much about like my feed. I'm very much like, does it go with the photos before? Like I kind of wish I didn't care so much about that. So hopefully I can break that and just kind of start posting whatever I want, whenever I want. Okay, foundation is done. So the next step, I'm gonna do the Becca Eye Brightening Cream. And I just put this in the inner parts of my eyes because that is where I get dark. I don't have like super dark circles, but like the inner part of my eye, I swear, is like a black hole some days. So I'm just gonna put that in before I do my concealer. Let's find another question. I keep forgetting this part. Okay, someone asked, who do you think would be worse, you doing Dave's job or him doing mine? So like I said, I'm a graphic designer and Dave is a dentist, and I'm gonna definitely say that I would be worse at his job because I literally think I would like kill somebody if I had to like do a surgery in someone's mouth without like knowing what I'm doing. So even though David is not creative at all, I don't think his designs would kill anyone, and there's a good chance that I would really hurt somebody. So we're gonna go with I would be worse at David's job. Okay, someone asked what my dream vacation is, and right now I'm like dying to go to Greece. I think it looks so pretty, and I just feel like you could just like, I don't know, drink wine, eat olives, feta. Like, I love Greek food. I don't know, I just like really want to go there. And we actually just got invited to a wedding there next summer, so I'm like really hoping that we can go. I think that would be literally so fun. I'm using the NARS creamy concealer in vanilla. It's like my favorite concealer ever. Somebody asked me what my favorite part about David was, and it wasn't even David. This is hard because obviously I like a lot of things about him, but I would say one of my favorite things about him is probably, I don't know what this is. I guess it's like he's very kind, but he does not ever like say a bad word about anybody. He doesn't like to gossip. He does not like, if I'm even like kind of gossiping here, like he does not like, I swear, like listen to me when I do it. He just like, it's just not his thing. And I just think that's like such an attractive quality that I definitely like try to be more like, because as fun as gossiping is, it's not really a good look, you know? It's just like everybody's got this stuff, like I don't need to be like rude and talk about people behind their backs and stuff, and he's just like not about that. So I really like that. He's like one of the kindest people I know, and yeah, that's one of my favorite qualities about him. Obviously there's many others, but that's probably one of my favorite ones. Okay, someone asked me what my favorite food was. So I'm gonna do my favorite breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because who doesn't love food? My favorite breakfast of all time is probably, I'm gonna say, like, if these were like my last meals on this earth, my last breakfast would probably be like a classic egg, hash browns, toast, hot sauce, and bacon or something. Just like a classic, like all-American breakfast. Love that. So that would probably be my favorite breakfast. I'm definitely not a sweet breakfast person. Like, I don't really love pancakes or that kind of thing. So that would be my breakfast of choice. For lunch, I would probably eat something like a buffalo chicken salad. I am obsessed with buffalo sauce and I just love it so much. So I think I would do like a buffalo chicken salad. So good. I actually like want to make that right now. Favorite dinner would probably be probably tacos. I love a good taco, like a street taco. I love steak tacos with like a lot of cilantro and onion and lime. Love that. So I'd say that, or like I'm really into Greek food, so like something with like olives and feta and chicken. Love that. So those are my favorite foods right now. Love sour candy too, if anyone didn't know that. That's like my weakness. I don't really like pie or cookies or anything like that, but if you give me Sour Patch Kids or like even warheads. I'm a freak. Yeah, that's what I like. Now we're going to do highlighter, which is my new fave. I just use the Becca Prosecco Pop, which is very popular, but I just take a very little bit and I put it right on my cheekbones. Just a tiny bit on the tip of my nose. I love when it's like just a little shiny. And then I'll use the leftover like right on the tip of my Cupid's bow and just use the leftover like above my brow, but I don't get any more product for up there. Okay, so now onto eyes. I honestly wasn't wearing eyeshadow for a very long time, but I just bought this Morphe palette, and this is in it's the 9T palette, which looks like this. And I am obsessed with like this color, this one, and this one. I just love the like orangey warm tones. So I'm just gonna start with this like shimmer and put this like all over my lid. I feel like in the fall I like to wear shadow more than I do in the summer or the spring. So this palette was literally like $12 and it's amazing. So if you guys are looking to buy eyeshadow, look at Morphe. I got mine at Ulta, but I know you can get it at or online, whatever too, but been loving this palette. Okay, now we're gonna fill in my brows, which is my least favorite step, but the most crucial. So I just kind of, I obviously use the Anastasia brow definer. I do not know how to say that company, Anastasia, whatever it is, but just fill in my brows. I don't do really anything crazy, but I just like make sure that they have a better shape and are more full looking. So the next question that I got asked was about babies, which I honestly did not think that I was gonna address because it's kind of a sensitive topic, but why not? We're here to just answer questions. So we've been married to how many? 3 years in like a couple days. So we have been married for 3 years and have been together for almost 12 years. So I feel like we are ready to maybe have a baby. We have been throwing it back and forth for almost a year, just like if we want a kid. Well, not that if we want kids, we definitely want kids. Like I've always wanted to be a mom. I literally had the nickname mom in college because I don't know, I acted like a mom, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, my like biggest dream in the entire world is to be a mom. So definitely want to have kids. It's definitely in our radar and we are trying to have a baby. Without getting like too deep in that topic, definitely want to have kids, hopefully in the near future. God will bless us with a little baby, but until then, we are happy with where we're at and it'll happen when it's supposed to happen. And I'm very much someone that kind of doesn't have patience for things, and I like, if I want something, I want it now. So it's like, I'm really trying to like calm myself and just be like, it's gonna happen when it happens, and I don't want to like work myself up to the point where it becomes super stressful for both of us, because I want it to be like, I don't know, like something we're excited, and not that we wouldn't, I don't know, something that we're like always excited about, not something like that becomes like, I don't know, sad or hard. I think basically what I'm trying to say is we want to have babies. I'm trying to just like enjoy the process, like not get in my head about it, and I'm sure soon enough we will have a little baby and it'll be so fun. But until then, we're happy with where we're at and all is good. Now before I do my mascara, I am going to use the Morphe setting spray, which I love how fine the mist is when it comes out. So I do that before mascara just because I felt like if I do it before, my mascara gets down below. So I'm just gonna set all of this and then we'll do my mascara. Okay, we're gonna do a couple Speedy questions just because I think that would be fun. I'm using a Hourglass mascara that I just got from like having points at Sephora, but it's the Extreme Lash Mascara. And the first question is my worst fear. My worst fear is definitely death, and that's not just for me, but like family members or anything like that. I literally get anxiety when I think about it. It just scares me. Some people are just like, if it happens, it happens, and life, that's life. But I am like, can't even talk about it. I get like so scared. I just don't like it, obviously, but I don't think anyone does. But I just like, oh, I don't know, don't even like talking about it. My best college memory, that is so hard. I don't know if it's because it's like back to school season right now, but I've just been like kind of hitting that point where I remember people saying like, oh, college is the best time of your life, like you have so much fun. And like I kind of felt like I was still like in that phase of my life, like even like a couple of years ago, like even though I wasn't in college anymore, like I still felt like I was like in that phase of my life. And now I kind of feel like I'm almost 30 and definitely like not a college student anymore, and I feel like it's just kind of hitting me like I miss my friends, and I went to college in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I just like miss that town. Like I don't know. So I would say like my best college memory is just like, I don't know if I can like choose one memory honestly, but I think it's just like I met all my best friends there, and it's just hard. Like I moved to a new city 3 years ago, and I don't know if this is like my age or something, but it's hard to meet like friends. So I don't know if anyone can relate to that, but I just feel like I miss my friends. That's what I feel like. I would say like my best memory then would just be like living with my roommates. It was 5 of us girls, and we were literally all best friends and still are. And yeah, I would do anything to go back and live in that house that we lived in and just like spend a week, us 5, just doing what we did, which was weird stuff, and we had a blast. So I would say my best memory are literally my friends, and I miss it so much. Okay, so the last question I think I'm gonna answer is where I would live if I could live anywhere in the world. And it's funny because recently I have been talking to David about literally just like up and moving somewhere. That's not like me at all. Like I'm very much like, I like to be close to my family, my friends. Like I'm not very like adventurous in like the moving like across the country or anything like that. But recently I've just had this like urge to like move to Nashville or somewhere different that I've never lived at, we don't really know people at. Like I just think it'd be so cool. And obviously if we're gonna have kids, like I'm not gonna be able to do that in like 5 years, or I wouldn't want to, because I would want to be close to family. I was like, maybe we just do it now, and then if we have a baby, we can have like a baby far off and then come back and be with family. Something about it just sounds like so fun to me. I probably will never do it, but it's definitely been something I've been talking about. I'm not really sure why or what it is. But long story short, I would think that any place that I could live right now, just like off the top of my head, would either be Nashville or Vancouver, because I love both of those places so much. I think they're like amazing cities, and I had so much fun when I visited them. So those would be my 2 places if I could move anywhere like today. That's where I would go. Okay, so that is how I do my makeup basically every day. I honestly do the same thing almost literally every day. So anyways, hope you guys got to know me a little bit more, and if you didn't get the chance to ask any questions and you have one, just leave it down in the comments and I will answer them. And yeah, if you guys aren't subscribed, please please subscribe. It will be super helpful for me, and also give it a thumbs up if you guys like this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.